Okay, here's my video review on the valve cover gasket repair for $7. I just thought I'd mention that what I tried to do here was it has some like rubber grommet seals that go around the spark plug tubes between the cover and the rocker arms. And the rocker arm shaft that goes across also has some O-ring seals across the bottom which can leak, and where this cheap fix won't work if that's what's leaking. But it's very rare that the O-rings that are under, they're just O-rings like this, and they go on the bottom of the rocker arm shaft. The shaft that goes across the rock arms that run on that. They those O-rings very rarely go bad. I mean, because it's a real tight seal, and unless it come loose or something, they very rarely leak. So this works, but don't know if this worked yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the tubes out and see if they're full of oil. It's been, I said I was going to do a review on that in 2 weeks, so I'm sorry it took so long. It's been about 3 weeks or maybe a month now, but it'll definitely be a good indication to see. And it looks like we got a little bit of moisture at the bottom there, but that could have been just some residue that was left behind from cleaning it before, because when you blow it out, you're not going to get every single bit of it out. Got a little silicone stuck on this one, but no big deal. And it's fairly dry because these were soaking wet before, and it's been running for a month now. So it looks like, well, we got once again we got just a little bit of oil on the tip and a little bit on the side, but like I said before, they were full of oil. I mean, just like if you took and dipped them in a can of oil and pulled them out, that's how bad they were. So I think this is pretty successful. Got one more to look at here, and this one here is a little damp there at the bottom, but you can see it's not too bad. And obviously I didn't clean it good at the top, good enough at the top last time, or maybe that's some excess that splashed around. But there's a significant difference in the leak, because in actuality, when I pulled it out the first time, this, you couldn't even push it down because it was so full of oil. That's when I realized. That's what drew my attention to it. First of all, we had no oil pressure. It was leaving. The red light kept coming on. We had oil in it, and we had a lot of loss of oil pressure. And then this one here was sticking up about that high, and when I tried to push it down, oil was coming out all over the place. So I'd say it's been a month, and these are all pretty dry, and I think we're fine. So I would say that for $7, it's worth the try, because like I said, most of the time the O-rings that are underneath the rocker arms don't usually go bad. It's usually just these rubber grommets that go the spark plug holes between the cap and the rocker arms. So the cover and the rocker arms, there's some grommets. There's the rubber that goes around the outside of the valve cover, the grommets that go over the shaft, and then there's the O-rings that go under the shaft. I didn't replace the O-rings on this. It was just the I just basically put silicone over the grommets and silicone around, and the gasket was broken here. A piece was broke out, and I just stuck the piece back in there and then siliconed over it, stuck it on there. And of course, you know, like I said, this ain't what I would do in my shop for a customer, but it's definitely something I would do to my own car, and you do it yourselfers that want to save some money. I did this for $7. It was quite simple. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful.